Today we're going to look at pronunciation of the M, the N as in sun, and the sound as in sung, sung. So we're going to look at those three, and the latter two are often confused. So we're going to drill those in particular. Now, how can you benefit from these videos? Listen and repeat after me in real time. That's the first way to benefit. The second way is to listen to it again and also repeat it again. And then the best way is to do the former two and also record yourself. Recording yourself allows you to hear very clearly the difference between what you sound like currently and maybe where you want to go, or perhaps how I sound like. So recording yourself is very revealing. Sometimes it's too revealing and we don't feel so good about our language or our voice, but we need to know if we want to improve. So let's begin. Now I want to start out by just showing you, or you can see it here in a pictorial representation, the three sounds and the positions of the mouth that we are going to address. So the M, I think, is the simplest. M is just putting your two lips together. M, or your lips, M. N is the tongue touching the upper part of the mouth, the roof of the mouth, near the base of the teeth. So you have N, N, N. And then the sound is when your throat closes in the back. And that's the tricky one for a lot of people. So let's practice the N and the because your tongue goes up, and then the back of your throat for the second sound touches or meets. So let's try this. N, 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 It's really strange. So let's try sung. Sung, I sung last night. Sing, sang, sung, I have sung. So sung, That sound is tricky. So you might want to practice N and Those can be tricky for a lot of non-native speakers. Let's look at the M first to build up some confidence and momentum, and then we're going to move to the more difficult aspects of the live. All right, the target sound is in the middle, and similar sounds are on either side of it. I will say all three, and then you repeat all three. Nice, mice, nice. Nice, mice, nice. Sun, some, sun. Sun, some, sun. Do you hear the difference? Let's practice the last two because oftentimes they're collocated together. Listen if you can hear the difference with your sounds. Okay, some sun. Some sun. Some sun. I'd like some sun. I'd like some sun. Now, I suggest with this one, you record yourself and see if you hear the difference and if it sounds or approximates. Approximate means getting close to. If it approximates my sound, I'd like some sun. Can be very tricky. Swing, swim, swing. Swing, swim, swing. One more time. Swing, swim, swing. And finally, hang, ham, hang. Hang, ham, hang. Let's do it again. The hang is difficult, I think. Hang, ham, hang. Now here's an informal question for some of you who want to learn phrases while we do this. I'm going to ask you, it's a question. Do you get the hang of it? Do you get the hang of it? That's an informal question that means, do you understand what we're doing? Do you get the hang of it? The hang of this exercise means, do you understand what we're doing? So this is a very common expression in English. Do you get the hang of it? I hope so, because we're going to move on to a few words with M, and this is a little bit easier, but notice towards the end, when M is at the end of words, it sometimes is a little bit more complicated because of the spelling. Let's take a look. Starting in the beginning of words, this is easier, I think. Miss, more, make, smoke, jump, harmed. Now we have silent letters here. Comb, no B. Comb. Autumn, no N. Autumn. Autumn is the same word as fall in the US. The US we say fall, in the UK or the British say autumn. Finally, film. You do pronounce the film slightly, L, very slightly. Film. Very good. Let's move on to the N sound, and let's get our target. It's in the middle. And I'll do all three, and you repeat after me. Might, night, might. Might, night, might. Warm, worn, warm. Warm, worn, warm. Very, very slight difference at the end. Let's do the last two. Listen to the very end. Worn, warm. Worn, warm. The very end gives us the clue on what the word is. Now this next one is also tricky. These next trio of words. Wing, win, wing. Wing, win, wing. One more time. Wing, win, wing. Next, the bottom line is rang, ran, rang. Rang, ran, rang. These are, of course, past tense verbs. I rang you. Yesterday, I rang you. It means I called you. I rang you. Let's go to the next group of words with the N sound. And again, spelling is interesting here. Now, not later. New, not old. no, no. Next, snow, snow. Dinner, dinner. Against, against. Gone, gone. Open, open. Listen, listen. Very good. Now the difficult sound, the NG sound. So let's practice it. Our target is in the middle and similar sounds are on either side. So here we go. I'll do all three and then you repeat after me. Some, sung, some. Some, sung, some. Let's do just the first two. Some sung. Some sung. Do you hear the difference? Some sung. Some sung. I recommend that you practice that and record it and listen to this again during the week and see if you can make that distinction. This is an important distinction in English. Kim, king, Kim. Kim, king, Kim. Thin, thing, thin. Thin, thing, thin. One more time. Thin, thing, thin. All right, just the first two, one more time. Thin thing. That's a thin thing. Thin means very narrow, very small, very tiny. Not wide, but thin. All right, let's move on to a few words. Sing, sing, singer, singer, sink, sink, bang, bang, bank, bank, banks, banks, thing, thing, think, think, finger, finger. All right, now we're going to do these words only. Can you see these? I hope you can. Let's see if they might be too small. I'm worried that they're too small, actually. I think we'll have to move on. I think they're too small to read. So let's go to this. Ready? We have the N and the ng sound. So let's try them in tandem, which means let's try them together in pairs. I'll read the pair and you repeat after me. Ban, bang. Ban, bang. If I drop something on the floor, it bangs. It makes a loud sound. Ban, bang. If I ban somebody, they're not allowed So if someone is banned from the restaurant, they're not allowed to come to the restaurant. Ban, bang. Din, ding. Din, ding. Din is a very difficult, it's not a common word, it's an advanced word, even though it's small. Din, I think, means a lot of noise. So that's din. There's a very special collocation for that. But oftentimes it's involving revolution or fighting of some sort, and there's a din. It's loud noise and raucous, chaotic events happening. Ding, if I ding my car, it means that I have dented it, a small little dent. Somebody ding my car, it means somebody hit my car, very small, and I have a small dent in the car, often on the side. Somebody dinged my car. They dented it. All right, next, fan, fang. Fan, fang. Fangs are these longer teeth that you see on predators like lions and tigers. They have long fangs. All right, sin, sing. Sin, sing. Sin is a term in the church, the Christian church. When you do something wrong, you have sinned. You have sinned. S-I-N-N-E-D. Next, ran, rang. Ran, rang. Pan, pang. Pan, pang. Women, I think, experience pangs at childbirth, and I think it's movements and pain. I think that's what a pang is. Pan and pang. And then we have kin and king. Kin and king. Kin is collocated next of kin. It's very often, and that means your next relative. So kin is your family, your extended family, or your relatives. That's your kin. Stun, stung. Stun, stung. If you're stunned, you're shocked, you're surprised. If you're stung, a bee has stung you and now it itches or it hurts. Stung. A bee stung me. Thin, thing. Thin, thing. Sun, sung. Difficult here. Sun, sung. Do you hear the difference? This is oh so slight. Slight means a very small amount. Oh so slight, the difference. Sun, sung. Last one, sung, sung. Very difficult. I feel for those who aren't native speakers. Now let's try. This is, again, a little bit small. I apologize. Robin, robbing. Robin, robbing. My friend likes robbing banks. I hope not. Let's move to number 2. That's very negative news. Let's move to ran, rang. Ran, rang. Tom rang yesterday. He called. Tom rang yesterday. Or possibly Tom ran yesterday. He's a jogger. Number 3, swing or swim. Swing, swim. She had a swing in the garden. This is a swing that kids play on. She had a swing in the garden. Number 4, warned, warmed. Warned, warmed. Wow, very difficult. One more time. Warned, warmed. So the only difference is the nd and md. Nd, warned, md, warmed. Very slight. You've got to listen to that the sound right before the D is your only clue. Warned, warmed. You have to focus on that sound, very narrowly focus. The sun warned, the sun warned me. No, sorry, let's try it again. The sun warmed me, made me warm, hotter. The sun warmed me. Finally, singing, sinking. Singing, sinking. One more time. Singing, sinking. Now, singing is when you sing. Sink is what a boat does when there's too much water in it. It sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Sinking. The people were singing fast. The people were singing fast. Ooh, this is a very long meeting. Lots of pronunciation today. All right, phrases and then a few sentences and we're finished and we'll get to your questions. The English language. So now we're taking all of the sounds together. The English language. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. Singing strongly. Singing strongly. Clanging and clanking. Clanging and clanking. This means to make lots of noise. Children clang and clank when they're young. Uncle's blanket. Uncle's blanket. Stinky stocking. Stinky stocking. Stocking are socks you put on your feet. Stinky stocking. Bad smelling socks. Stronger drink. Stronger drink. Mango pudding. Mango pudding. Thinking of procrastinating. Thinking of procrastinating. Procrastinating. Procrastinating means that I should do something today, but I say, no, let's do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow, and the next day. This is to procrastinate. You don't do it now, you wait. Students are the best procrastinators. And finally, bringing nothing. Bringing nothing. And sentences, advanced sentences, 5 of them, and we're finished. And we will take your questions. A tangle of weeds grew along the embankment. A tangle of weeds grew along the embankment. An embankment is something near the river that's you don't want to fall over the embankment, but this is near the river. You have an embankment, and a tangle is something like this. A cord is tangled. This is a tangled cord. It's not straight, it's tangled. A tangle of weeds grew along the river, along the embankment. Next one is difficult. Where is the tip of your tongue for all diphthongs? Where is the tip of your tongue for all diphthongs? The tip is the very end of your tongue, and diphthongs are sounds that are produced by 2 letters, often 2 vowels. We sang along with a long song at the skating rink. We sang along with a long song at the skating rink. Good. Number 4, the young company was on the brink of bankruptcy. The young company was on the brink of bankruptcy. I'm looking forward to dining at the banquet. I'm looking forward to dining at the banquet. Now, if you enjoyed this pronunciation class, if you benefited from it, tell your friends about it. And also, let them know they can watch it on YouTube at chris.korten. I will upload it tomorrow, Sunday morning. Now, it's time for your questions. So I'm going to look now, and I will answer pronunciation questions. Good word here, bang. Bang. We looked at that a lot. Very common word, Samsung. Samsung. You're welcome, Ezra. Kianda, thank you. Program coding. Program coding. Computer coding. Computer coding. Brim, bring. Brim, bring. Man, mango. Man, mango. Manipulating. Manipulating. Bank, bangs. Bank, bangs. Sung, slang. Sung, slang. Hand, hang. Hand, hang. Tin, it's a metal. Tin, thing. Tin, thing. Fan, fang, frank. Fan, fang, frank. Gang, gang. Bath, bathe. Bath, bathe. One is a verb, the other's a noun. Tangerine, tangerine. Congratulations, congratulations. Rain, rain. This is the amount of time that a king or queen or monarch rules a country. Their reign. Schedule. In America, schedule. In Britain, schedule. 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 Colonial. Colonial. Baccalaureate, baccalaureate. Fear, fear. Throw, throw. Pain, pain. Pseudonym, pseudonym. Procrastination, procrastination. Hut, hat. Hut, hat. A hut is a very small house, often made of thatch or a type of wood or from trees. Oh, these are nice words. Resplendent, resplendent. This is very bright. I think lots of lights, shiny. This is resplendent. And obviously, but, same pronunciation. But, boat, both. Boat, both. Mango pudding. It sounds very tasty. Mango pudding. Though, thought. Though, thought. Teacher, teacher. Courtier. This is French. Courtier. This is someone at the king's court. Building, background. Building, background. Song, song. Excuse me. Slammed, slammed. Lost, lost. Electronic, electronic. Dumbbells, dumbbells. Dumbbells are weights you use when you exercise. If you use dumbbells, you are exercising with extra weight. These are dumbbells. Dumbbells. This is dump. Dump. You have a dump truck, for example. Levi's. These are the jeans. Levi's. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. long-term evolution, long-term evolution, luxurious, 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 reaped, reaped. They reaped a bountiful harvest. If you're a farmer and you had a great crop, they reaped a bountiful, that means a lot, a bountiful harvest. That means a lot of food from the farm. Astonishing, astonishing, certainly, certainly, unfortunately, unfortunately, Gucci, Gucci, though, exercise, exercise, electrically, electrically, further, further, annotations, annotations. These are small notes that are added to a text. Annotations, criteria. What's the criteria for the exam? Genuine, genuine. That means true or real. Delicate, delicate, very soft or brittle. Courage, courage. The French, I think, would say bon courage. No, that's probably not what they say, but they don't say courage.